Hey everyone, Loden here, and welcome to the 10-year Q&A video. Now, sorry about that. Felt a bit. So it's been about, I think, a week since I did the Q&A video announcement, and you guys have submitted some questions on the Discord, so I will be answering them today. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you all who did post your questions and for waiting however long it takes me to get this video up. But I'm going to try and get it up as soon as possible now. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the questions. Our first question is from Kieran. During your 10 years of YouTubing, what has been your greatest achievement or series you've done? My greatest achievement. My greatest achievement, I would probably say, was when I got to, I think, 100 subscribers, maybe even 200, because that's like the highest I've gotten so far. Yeah, I'd say, in terms of YouTube, I would say reaching 200 subs was a great achievement for me. I think I was like streaming Ultimate Custom Night or something. I was doing something, and then I reached 200, and then I did a whole like Q&A and all that on it. So that was probably my greatest achievement. And I'll answer the series one as well. Greatest series I've made. Series, I feel like, is a bit of a hard one for me to answer because I do not really know. I'm just gonna have a look now. I mean, the series I like enjoyed making might have been the FNAF reworked series, FNAF rewritten series. The first one anyway. I thought that was a pretty good series that I did. There is a bunch of other ones I did, like Resident Evil 4 remake, Cult of the Lamb as well, Bendy. But I don't feel like they're as memorable. I think Fredbear and Friends Left to Rot was a good one, although that was like one video and the rest was streams. I feel like those were pretty good as well. But yeah, other than that, I don't think there was any other series that was as good. Maybe like my oldest videos where it was the FNAF 4 games and FNAF 1 sort of. Those videos don't feel too much of like a series because I think I might gave up midway. But yeah, that would probably be my greatest like series. I'd say the recent FNAF rewritten ones were good. And let's move on to the next question, which is also by Kieran. And his second question is, how did you get into gaming? What was the game that properly sparked your love for gaming? So, I had been a gamer, I would say, pretty much when I was really young. When I was really little, I had this VTech, I think it was called VTech console. I'll have like an image displayed on the video when I find it. But I think it was called VTech, and that was like my first sort of introduction to games, because it was like education games, but that was, you know, you had like a joystick and you would select answers and all that. And then I remember playing the PS1 and the PS2. I didn't play it too much, but I do remember playing the Incredibles, games like that on the PS2. I think around then, when I was on the PS2, I think that was when I enjoyed gaming. Because then I got Nintendo consoles, and my memorable gaming experiences would be like PS3 and PS4. Definitely PS3. I think that was like a kind of prime time, like a really good time for me when I was playing video games. And that's probably what sparked my love for gaming, when especially I played online. PS3 was like my first introduction to online gaming. And there was a lot I did. I played a lot of Minecraft on the PS3, a lot of GTA 5. It was a lot of fun. I think around that time, PS3, and maybe even the Nintendo consoles, because I had a lot of Nintendo games. That is what sparked my love for gaming. and that is why, you know, I still play video games to this day, like years later, over 10 years later, I still play video games, and you know, I think they're great. A shame though, because it feels like some video games are degrading nowadays, because companies want money. But there's still some good games out there, you know, mostly indie games now are taking over, and, you know, those are the developers that are putting care and love into their games. So yeah, a long time ago was when my love for gaming, like, sparked and such. A lot of Mario games as well, which I loved back when I was younger. So yeah, that's how I got into gaming. Our next question is from Kia. And her question is, who or what inspired you to start YouTube? So, I don't really remember who. I don't think there was anyone specifically that inspired me to start YouTube. I remember as far back as making my YouTube channel when I was in school. I was in primary school, actually, I remember now. I remember I was in primary school. I think I had some friends who had YouTube channels. They didn't do too much on them, or like they did maybe like some Minecraft videos or something. And they told me about it, and I did watch some YouTube now and then. I think I was like watching Markiplier when he played Five Nights at Freddy's, and some other YouTubers like Thanos Gaming I remember watching. And I don't know, I always just liked watching videos on things I liked, I guess, or the funny videos, like funny moments in video games, and just watching like horror videos as well, or horror games that people play. Yeah, so it was a bunch of people, I guess, who inspired me, mainly Markiplier and Thanos Gaming that I can remember. And I wanted to like create content like that and just make FNAF content, I guess, and maybe even Minecraft videos, I think. But I don't think I've made a single Minecraft video, funny enough, on this channel. But instead it's all just been FNAF. So yeah, I just wanted to make videos just for fun, really. It'd always been a thing that I wanted to do. And even like back then when I was younger and I'd play video games and talk to myself like I was recording a video, that's probably what sparked like me to make to start YouTube as well. You know, I still do it for fun. At the same time as I'm recording this, I think I'm gonna try and get another video out of my Dead by Daylight Springtrap experience. I streamed the PTB of it yesterday. So I might like edit that stream down and get some bits in where I first played a Springtrap and went against him, where I checked him out. First impressions, really. That is what inspired me to start YouTube. And yeah, let's move on to the next question. Our next question is from Gabrimer, and her question is, now that it's been a whole decade since you started, how do you feel right now as a content creator? What position do you see yourself in on the internet? And there's a follow-up question, but I'll get to that in a minute. I'll answer this question first. So how do I feel right now as a content creator? I mean, I feel, you know, I do this stuff for fun. I'm not necessarily like pursuing a career or like a future in content creation. I'm just doing this for like whenever I've got nothing to do and it's just for fun, really. That's like how I feel as of now, because I've always like said at times, oh, I'm gonna try and do streaming with a schedule, and I'm gonna try and like, you know, grow as a streamer. I think although I focused too much on becoming big, I didn't really see the fun in doing it, like content creation. So like, I just see myself as someone who does it for fun, basically. And for your follow-up question, what's the plan for the future? Again, same old, just make videos for fun. Probably like, if there's any notable videos that I think are worth making, then I'll make them. Like from my streams, edit bits of streams into videos, maybe like clip compilations. Yeah, I haven't really got too many plans. I'm just like winging it, just doing whatever comes to mind, really. But that's all I can say, really. That's all I have in mind for the future. So yeah, that's my answer for your question, Gabrimer. And now our next question is from Bell, and his question is tralalelo, or tralala, or bombardino crocodilo. I'm gonna have to go with tralalero, tralala. Why? Because he's funny as fuck. We have our last question now from Bready Sticks, and his question is, in your 10 years of YouTube, what was your most unexpected moment? Like reaching a specific milestone or getting recognized by a popular YouTuber? Most unexpected moment in YouTube, I mean, probably reaching 200 subscribers. I didn't really think I'd get anywhere with YouTube, especially since I was on and off it a lot of the time. I think I just didn't really expect me to like grow with 200 subs. And even now, like 250 subs, which I appreciate a lot. Thank you guys who do sub and watch the content and, you know, support the channel. Even though like I do this for fun and, you know, you guys barely get anything out of it really, because I barely upload. I still appreciate people who, you know, follow the content and still sub to me and watch my videos. And even like people who ask me to do content as well, I appreciate it a lot. And even though like I may be like, oh no, I don't want to do this type beat, but it's still nice that people look out and want to see me do more content, which is really lovely. But yeah, I mean, probably just reaching that 200 sub milestone was my most unexpected moment, really. In terms of other things on YouTube, I recognise my popular YouTuber. I don't think that's happened. I don't think so, unless I've forgotten some specific memory, some specific moment that happened where like someone recognised me and I've just completely forgotten that. But yeah, I don't remember anything like that happening. But yeah, probably just reaching 200 subs was my most unexpected milestone. Reaching where I am today, really, with the channel. And yeah, so that's my answer to your question, Bready Sticks. And that is it. That is all the questions we have today. Thank you everyone who did submit your questions. It was great, honestly, to do another Q&A video after years or so. Next Q&A, maybe a specific amount of sub goal, whatever, 300 subs. Yeah, I don't know. The next Q&A would probably just be whenever some milestone, if I ever reach one or something. But yeah, thank you again for to those who did submit your questions. It was fun answering them. And yeah, that will be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.